challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Showtime, baby.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Hey. We going through this?
Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player one is leading in meter, but how will they utilize that advantage? They have the lead in SA meter, but can they take advantage of it? Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Backs them into the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Taking stock. Player one has the meter lead. Takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Air slasher. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, feints? Player one chases them down. Closing moments of the match. KO! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Throws them to negate the block. Good work staying in throw range there. Active sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Sneaks in above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Jumps. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Barely blocks the jump in. Shows a medium kick. Player one is barely crowns him from a in there. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Pokes with the medium kick. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Bops him with a target combo. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps in. Throws them to negate the block. Gotta be careful not to whip it. They were not clear for takeoff. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps? Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Jumps up. Connects with medium kick. Going in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Still scrapping. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Life lead is there, but still anyone. The kick hits. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Jumps up, drumming up a beatdown. Excellent damage on that. Drops him hard. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Betrayed, but still works out. Sets up with the jump in. What are they gonna do? This can lead to some big damage. Jumps! Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. Can they use their clutch and closes it out? Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Connects with medium kick. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Nice solid counter. Taking stock. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Oh, easy tech. They trade hits, and now picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Grabs and throws them away. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. The super doesn't hit. Drumming up a beatdown. Knockdown and... The path to a win looks very tough here, and I don't know if they can hold out. Medium kick hits. Shows the medium kick. A quick breather. Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? A super art? That's not gonna hit in there. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
This fight. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Tons of drive and health to work with. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Who's going to break the silence first? Gets the jump in. The jump in catches them. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Reads their mind and texts a throw. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Brushes off the impact. One chance here may end this match. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Holds out with the block. From up above. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Looking for a chance. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The reversal! Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Life lead is there. This can lead to some big damage. Medium kick. Gets him with a Euro step. Flatlines him. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. Barely blocks the jump in. Pokes with a medium kick. We're just getting started. Knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Drops them hard. Player 1 with a lead. Will they go? Drops them. Ooh, what a smart throw. Ooh, you never know what gets them with a Euro step. They're in anti-air in the clutch. Things are very tense and solid anti-air. Medium kick. Reversal. Both are ready to pull the trick, knock them out of the air. Can they use their drive to wall flat into the guard break? Press them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for a distant switch, fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Counter hit lands. Risky medium kick. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The jump-in is denied, throws them. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Player 1 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Sticks the jump in. The jump in is denied. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Jump. Drop tap to close it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Overdrive Hadouken. Medium kick hits. A quick breather. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. The side switch! Going in? Impact squat! Big opportunity coming. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round! Fight!
Opens with a jump in? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. 3-volt? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both are ready to pull the knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Anti-air in the clutch. Back dashes for space. What are they gonna do? Pokes with a kick. Solar plexus strike. Drops them. Player 2 has a full drive gauge, but is on the snipe. Get out of nowhere. Player 1 straight up outplays him. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Overdrive Hadouken. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Big counter. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Overdrive Hadouken. Jumps in. Barely blocks the jump in. Their spacing is so on point, but who's gonna blink first? KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Jump? Are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 has a slight leg. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Barely blocks the jump in. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Checks with a lead. Lapada throws them in the minefield. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2, side switch. Okay, here we go. And whip, flatlines them. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
Challenger!
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
The pleasure is mine.
An honor, to be sure. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player one with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Rushing attack to start. That's a nice way to get someone's attention. Holds out with the block. Nice manejadore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Ooh, those buffed up throws are really hitting hard now. A quick breather. Not much life left, but their drive usage makes experiencing burnout. Risky up-close scrap still going. It jumps? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Meets them air to air! Connects with the throw! What now? Knockdown! Here comes the victim! Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump in is denied. Nails the anti-air. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Well-timed command throw there. Lots of aggression from both sides. Trips him up. Solid combo. Player one is just about out of drive on him. 3 volt? Are we gonna see a comeback here? Goes in with the arabesque. The super KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Going for the jump into smart. The drive impact is denied. Sticks the jump in. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Three gloves. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Spikes him with 3 gloves. Jumps in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Barely blocks the jump in. The low heavy is denied. Jumps, knocks him out of the air. Oh, this will break him. Charges forward. Player one, big time whip. Quick medium poke. Oh, yo, rock super hit. Player two gets the counter hit and the win. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Checks with a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Oh, burnout on both sides? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? 3 volt? Knockdown, sliding in. The super doesn't hit. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They need to rely on their instincts here. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautiously. Player one needs to use KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Oh, got too eager. Nails the anti-air. Medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jumps up. Goes for the rush. Knockdown and jumps in. 3-volt ices him. Finishes it with anti-air. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump. That's gonna leave him rattled. Safely increases their throw level. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Falls flat into the guard break. Now that's how you use an impact. Oh, they changed sides. Ooh, nothing stops this train. All in with a rush. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. The low. Drops him hard. This can lead to some big damage. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Risky medium kick. Player 2 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Here's to a fair fight.
No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Perfect air-to-air. They're on the lookout for jump-in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Time's the only thing moving here. Heading into the end game now. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Who will capitalize on an opening first? In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now to learn the corner. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out.
Challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Here's to a fair fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. No good up high. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. The combo's there. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump in is denied. Nails the anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Pokes with a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Medium kick hit springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Escapes with the reversal. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player two, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. And it's KO. Player one stays the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Spiral arrow!
Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Gets the jump in. Nails the anti-air. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Shows the medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Experiencing burnout. It's a good spot to use the super. A quick breather. Player fires off it to nowhere. The super doesn't hit. Both players in there. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
It crowns them from above. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Blocks it. Shows the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. The jump in is denied. 3-volt. Player one can be perfect parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. Check with the charges forward. Pokes with the medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps? Noble. The super doesn't hit. Burnout activated. Looking to impress with this super. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Player super art to show off what PhD and fighters can do for you. Cannon spike. Flatline gun. Player one made all the right moves And this experience is only gonna make them stronger.
A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jumper. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Reads them. The big play does it. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sticks the jump in. 3-volt? Just moments ago, we saw some very solid pressure against the wall. That's how you close out games. It's so hard to fight back against that. Manages to block the jump in attack. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Risky up-close scrap still going. Sneaks in above. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Fires off the Tanobo. Are we going to see a comeback here? Looking for the jackhammer. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done here. Jump. Decides to go in with the target combo. Goes for the command grab. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation. Gets Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jump in is denied. Slips the grab. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Early round decisions are so looking to plant him with a pile driver. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Looking for a chance. Throw whips. Fights it. Reload. Formula. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Both fighters, big time win! Closes it out! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Hits them with a stop and block. Big close line to knock them down. Ooh, yeah, kick in the gut. Hitting them up with a storm buster. go for offensive anti-air in the clutch. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. What now? Dangerous range here. A jump in? This can lead to some big damage. What's next? Player 1, genius reason that throw escape. Nothing stops this train. Great escape. Send them to another dimension. Both sides getting ready. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Jump! Here comes the... Oh my god, they just chumped it up! The throw is denied! Walls flat into the guard break! Both turns out! Player 2 can't use any right. Oh my god, what a throw test! Who's gonna take it? They're dizzy! Courageous grab! Oh, they got him! Player 1 reaches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
Here's round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long, reaching attack. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Okay, they trade hits. Throws them to negate the block. Timely side twist there, which will let him go on the attack. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Both can end the round looking to plant him with a block. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Anti-air drops him. Got their eye on the air, brushes that off and keeps going. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Gets the jump in. A quick breather. Still slugging it out at this range. Medium kick hits. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Jumps up, experiencing burnout. Keeping them away. The low kick hits. Going in. Oh, the jump-in is rejected. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. A jump. Jumps. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Smart snarl, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Look at whip. They're wide open. The Triglav skewers them. Dangerous range here. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Through pile driver. This goes closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him.
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Showtime, baby! An honor, to be sure. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Here. Go.
Shows the overhead. Starts off zoning with fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Knockdown. Drive rush. Gets in their face. All right, what's coming up next? Time's the only thing moving here. In a dire situation. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? 3-ball? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Takes a trip. Jumps. Player 1 can't use any experiencing burnout. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Oh wow, look at the damage they did. Fantastic work with that combo. Looking for a chance, pounding them with the Lachuka. Can they stand the heat? KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. Blocks the jump-in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 chases them down. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any. Hits them for the stun. This nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Attempt springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Jump. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Air slasher. Drive rush to keep it going. Whips with that huge attack. Experiencing burnout. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. Ooh, you never can. Whips. They're wide open. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Both sides getting that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Jumps? Anticipated that throw. Clutch anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach this drive impact misses. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Player 2 is it all in with a rush. Reversal. Crowns them from above. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Amazing. Player 2 has got to work, reads the throw and escapes. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Nothing stops this train. Super Art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. Time to punch out. What now? Are we going to see a comeback? Oh, kisses the fireball. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.